Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. It is February 12th, 2026, and I've got some messages for you here. Hope the day is treating you kindly. So we've got something about a Nigerian. Somebody is saying a woman is identifiable. Another one is asking if she's sensitive. They're talking about her opening the gate. And their leader or guide is saying, when she opens the gate again, and they are talking about the guards. They're talking about children, purebred humans. So it's like these guys were trying to create a purebred human. Their guide or their interdimensional whatever had a specific idea of what life form should be here, and they were opposed to the original humans. So they've been working at it for a long time. They complain of this woman's attitude, and then they discuss her strength. Her soulmate of many lifetimes ago apparently had to sacrifice her, trap her, and curse her, and then siphon off of her because she had an attitude. This collective is talking about it, and they're talking of a woman's purification practices. These masculines were gathering together, concentrating on women, a woman or women, cursing them with the sins of the world. Beautiful, innocent people they didn't even know. They were concentrating on them and pushing in this foul verbal curse. This gives a new meaning to concentration camps and millions of people being unalived. So there's this weird kind of projection thing. Like they're doing this, they're like gathering in groups and then focusing on women and then focusing this curse, all of this nasty stuff that they're saying, and the energy that they're drumming up for each other to curse her so that they could take the wealth of the mother once more. Apparently, they are having to eat their words. Every seed that they planted into a mirror or any kind of a blemish that they had cast over others is coming back to them. They will be eating their words. I had a vision. A woman or someone dressed as a woman. They had a gown on, a full-length gown, really fancy one. The top and the bottom parts of this gown were a maroon color or some kind of a maroonish burgundy. And the middle portion was yellow, I guess for solar plexus. And the person wore a wide black belt at the middle, at the waist. They walked with a stiff back, like a very regal manner. It looked like they were boarding a chariot, or moving through a gate, or entering a portal or something. God said that the land was going back to the original people. He wants original, organic people to have families in this new cycle. So I guess the others are leaving, these genetic hybrids, these pure, whatever they're considering themselves, these pure-blood humans or whatever. They've been genetically altering themselves to, I guess, become the perfect race or whatever. So they're talking about testing her. And the curator says he's testing everybody. So everybody's being tested. Apparently, there's some, what do they call that? Maximum security. So there's maximum security. Apparently, they've developed some kind of a device that when it scans the body, it picks up on something. Now, I don't know what it's picking up on. If it's picking up on the chakra system, that is its own production of light, or if it's picking up on dark attachments, or what it might be picking up on. But he's testing everybody. He could also be testing people to see if they have the gifts of a creator or a creatress, like to see if they can turn a few fishes into many fishes to feed the people, if they can turn the water into the wine, or if they can just simply grow flowers from scratch. This realm is, it appears, is for the creators, the manifestors and generators. Or he could just be looking to see if they have attachments or whatever. Take it as it resonates. One masculine is calling a woman an appetizer. And the curator is saying threateningly, he knows exactly what he's going to do to her. So he's real mad and he's fantasizing of revenge due to her survival and freedom. So they definitely, as long as they exist, they will be wanting to consume the soul of this woman. They really want to do a thing. Someone is talking about wisdom. And there's something about the North Pacific. I didn't really see a lot when I Googled it. There could be some kind of volcanic activity, perhaps. Take it as it resonates. They're talking about biological superiority. So these mad scientists doing genetic experiments on human beings, they wanted biological superiority. Some of them augmented with AI. It's like they were trying to come up with the master race, an army that could not be beaten or something. But, you know, when they augmented with AI, apparently it kind of separated them from the womb, from life. And so ever since they did that, they look at the mother, the woman, as an antidote. They need to attach themselves to the womb so that they can have those clairs and those source connections, because they lost that when they augmented. Now that's all, they are all AI. They've lost a source connection. So in order to regain that, they have to capture those who have that. The curator's friends are talking, saying they are shocked that the divine feminine is seriously challenging their skills or something. They're talking about the golden dot 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 dot. Now, didn't Netanyahu or whatever his name is, wasn't he talking about the Golden Army or something like that? I don't know. I couldn't find out when I Googled it. But there's something about the Golden Dome, which is a missile defense system. There's something about climbing the Golden Mountain. These ones want to be on top of that mountain. They're targeting a soprano or mini sopranos, these upper dimensional divine beings. They're targeting them. They want to get at the top of that golden mountain. They seem to be strategizing on how to take the energy of them, and the gifts that they have. There's something about zebra. Now, zebra represents harmony of opposites, individuality, and adaptability. It's the yin and the yang. Material condition zebra is a U.S. Navy term for the highest level of shipboard watertight integrity. It is set during battle or emergencies to seal off the reversal or the vessel. Pardon me, the vessel. Operation Cyber Condition Zebra is also a U.S. Navy cybersecurity initiative designed to secure legacy networks. Dog Zebra are fittings secured during quote unquote darker ship or darken ship or condition zebra to prevent light from escaping the vessel. So someone's ship or their boat could be under attack. They're talking about balance. Maybe it is what do they call that? Kilting, or maybe it's going under or something. Or perhaps they're talking about temperance and balance and such. There is something about strength and possession. They want the strength of others, and they're losing power or something. There's something about protection, something about warlord. You may have protection by a warlord. Take it as it resonates. There's something about the majority and something about immigration. They're asking if somebody is emotional. They're saying they like this one, and they're asking about witnesses. So it sounds like somebody is going to try to claim the life force of a human being or a human being. Somebody's mentioning Jehovah's Witness, and there's something about a car accident. Now you hold up there, buddy. They're talking about artichokes. Artichokes are used for protection, prosperity, and emotional healing. They're used to soothe a broken heart. Hold on, Betty. So to soothe a broken heart, it also fosters self-sovereignty. It is said to plant one at the four corners of the house or along the borders of the property as protection. Its element is fire, and it's associated with the crown chakra. They're saying something about the elves. It could be that the elves are a part of this family, this new tribe coming together. The nasty jacks are calling this woman's powerful energy their antidote, their connection to source energy and knowing. They augmented with AI, but they got to get their information from somewhere, and they get it from this source connected bridge. They're calling what she has been given in prophecy their inheritance. They mean to dispose of her and assume her role and identity. These men did not receive gifts from God. They are not chosen. But they want a contract or a relationship so that they can claim someone else's reward and source connection while disposing of them. These masculines were never chosen. They're calling the inheritance of these prophets, prophetesses, oracles, their inheritance. because they're red rumming human sacrificial thieves. They are saying that she has no idea what's going to happen to her. So they intend on torturing this person before harvesting them. They have done it many, many times in the history. They've burned her alive many times, crucified her, and on every horrible thing you can think of, they've done. They are fantasizing about their next um, opportunity. They are attacking her, but God is with her. It appears there's going to be a fight or some sort of event. Some masculines are inquiring as to whether or not she is Jewish. These ones are saying that someone out there has a demon attached to them. A little later, let me just get there real quick because I think it all ties in together. Um, One masculine was asking another if he was able to separate himself from something. And I think that's this attachment. So he probably played with this magic, and whatever this demon is that he sent out after somebody, it looks like it came back and attached to him. And they're not able to get it off or something. They're saying that they have to do something. They um they're very worried about these divine feminines stepping into their God appointed and granted positions of dignity. He's giving it back to them. They were not able to claim their inheritance, these masculines, but they still want to do a 3D thing to the vessel so that they can take the soul's value and the gifts that they were granted in prophecy, because the soul and the spirit are protected in the astral. So they need to do a 3D thing. They can't get close to you in the astral. If they hit you hard, you come back harder in the astral. So they've been talking about weapons in the home. They've been talking about cameras, security systems, and such. They're saying that they have to put up with the Marys for a while. They plan on getting relationship, um, and then an energetic entanglement, and then to command that inheritance, those gifts, that wealth, and then to be rid of her. There's a thing going on. They keep saying they were concentrating on her. They keep saying that. They were speaking failure and defilement over a woman's life. And it's like, so they were concentrating, and they did this like what? Weekly, at least, every day? I don't know. This was kind of their job, right? In the world. So it's like everything that they concentrated and pushed into her, this foul word magic and all of that, it's coming back on them. It's like they got to eat their words. And it was real, real nasty. Recently, I've heard that they were going to be held responsible for everything that they had seeded into this family's mirror, and all they were going to be responsible for all of the blemishes and the nastiness that they covered them with and filled their energy with. It's all coming back on them. The curator is talking about twisting people. Apparently, these guys were taking the divine sacrifices of this upper dimensional space that they were not supposed to be in because they were uninvited guests. They were hijackers, Agent Smith, shape-shifting lookalikes. So they were sacrificing people up there and then replacing them with lookalikes, but they were twisting them and then putting them in this lower dimensional space after covering them with a bunch of filth and then having them suffer greatly due to this energy that was never theirs. Some folks are telling the curator and friends that she has the energy, and he's telling them that she needs medicine. And when they get her over there, without this medicine, that she will have a temple failure and be no good to them. So he's suggesting that they leave her there and choose someone else. This is a mental magician, and he loves wordplay. He's very good at pushing thoughts into the minds of others, and then having them claim those thoughts as their own, agree with them. He wants them to believe that their domain's plant medicine is insufficient to bring homeostasis to a temple housing spirit and soul, an energy vessel. There's some kind of broken communication, and they're talking about suffocating. I don't know what that means, so take it as it resonates. Somebody is talking about some kind of accident, and another one is saying that she needs her medicine. So they are real big on these medicinal traps. Some men keep talking about magic, and whoever they've been talking about and targeting does not do magic. So it's like they keep trying to do a return to sender, like throwing it at this person, but this person doesn't do magic, so they never sent anything out. And everybody trying to throw stuff at this person, it's like this person doesn't do magic. They're throwing all this stuff at this person, thinking this person did something, and they never did. They were innocent. And these ones were mentally messed. One of these masculines is asking another if he was able to separate himself from something. And I think that that's that demon attachment. Whatever these poltergeists or whatever they're calling up with their little spell books or whatever, they're coming back on them. Whoever their target is, she's been proven and resides in the United States. These ones are mentioning an Egyptian, and they're saying that she's closing down something, and the curator is complaining that she's closing down everything. That's the message, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.